We're talking about using your traumas to your benefit, using your childhood wounds to your benefit, using any past wounds, traumas to your benefit. Traumas is such a big word people don't always love to identify with. However, if you find yourself stuck in the past and needing to overcome dynamics from your childhood that keep manifesting in your life now, this video is going to help you understand your patterns and find who you are beyond those patterns so that you can grow into a healthier relationship with yourself and your manifestations with your soul. So stick around for that. All right, let's get into it. Please like and subscribe if you support my channel. If you're interested in coaching, I help people identify and heal core wounds, blocks, and limiting beliefs that keep them stuck in their past, in cycles and loops on a soul level. So if you find yourself just feeling stuck and you know something's blocking you, but you don't know what it is, or maybe you know what it is, but you haven't been able to break through it, and maybe you've tried traditional therapy and haven't gotten many results from that, that is where my work comes in. I will guide you through subconscious healing practices and coaching protocols that will really help you overcome negative hindering patterns. So if this calls to you, if you're drawn to my energy, I encourage you to check out the links below. You can book a free no pressure call also, and let's get into it. So most people are unable to create the life that they want because they're stuck in the past in many different ways, and your subconscious looks for affirmation of what it's known to be true. So if you find yourself in scarcity patterns or repetitive relationship patterns, you need to understand that until your subconscious deems it safe to overcome those patterns and get really grounded in the body, they're going to keep replaying. So how do we do this? We need to see where you're still identifying with your childhood traumas in your life now. Where are you still playing out the role that you were in your family household? Where are you still playing that out in your life now? Where are you not feeling good enough, abandoning yourself, overgiving, playing these roles playing out these identities of your childhood that you were given in childhood? Until you notice and see where those are, you're going to keep having your identity attached to that, which is going to make it very difficult for you to come into a higher version of yourself. So a lot of people, try to just say, I'm going to let the past go, whatever, but you have to go into the past and find your nuggets to transmute the old energy of who you were before so that it can create fertile ground and you can create a new way of being now. Your personality, your life is a sum of who you are inside. So if you are not seeing the results in your life that you want, the relationships, the opportunities, the abundance, you have to go into the body and see where you're still holding on to those belief systems and where they came from. Generational trauma gets passed down through the bloodline, so you are some of your ancestors. And until you decide, this is not who I want to be anymore, this is not who I want to be anymore, this is not who I want to be anymore, and transmute that within yourself and have that inner alchemy, you're going to keep being that person. So my work is to teach you how to come out of these outdated patterns and ways of being so that you can connect to your soul more deeply. This is my take-home practice I want you to play with, right? I want you to look around at your relationships and your life and ask yourself, where are you still playing out these outdated patterns from your past? And also, if you have perceptions or judgments of yourself that feel heavy and hindering, I want you to ask yourself where those came from. And if it comes from mom or dad, then I want you to really just feel yourself letting go of those so that you can see yourself clearly. You're never going to be able to see yourself clearly until you pull out who you no longer are. Pull out those, right? Then your soul's underneath that. Your highest self is underneath those versions. So I hope that helps you. I have a lot of videos about this on my page. If you want to go into coaching, you can book a free call, but I hope that this was supportive. Let me know in the comments. All right, bye.